This might be the most advanced map simulator I've ever seen, and it just so happens to be called Fantasy Map Simulator. There's no title screen. You immediately jump into a map. I'm going to generate a new map though. Ooh, very nice. And we're immediately starting to play. There's people forming alliances, and there's literally a war that just took place right now. Bohemia. Is there a nation named Bohemia? Empire of Bohemia. What the heck? And so they're attacking Republic of Frieslandia. Okay, well, at least we have like somewhat of familiar looking names here. The Theocracy of Zealandia. So these are like some religious New Zealanders. I literally let this game play for like 3 seconds, and yet there's literally all this history that's taking place. Now, I can technically re-edit anyone that I want here if I'd like, but I think I'm just gonna let it go. Religion, Rivendell faith. We've got some elves, I guess. I love the arrows to display what nation is attacking who, and then these things, these are the army members, or the legions, I guess, divisions. Is that Homeland Chuddy? I can set as my wallpaper? Do I even want to do that? Oh, well, it's too late. I did not want to do that. Thank you. Now I can't even, where's the game at? Literally just says my wallpaper and then proceeds to crash. Okay, wait, we're good. All right, here we go. Here's the new one. I like this one more. There's more continents. So naval warfare, I guess, can take place as we see these arrows coming across this ocean. I mean, that's crazy to start off like literally year 1 and they're already doing D-Day invasions. Is there going to be actual naval warfare that take place though? How does the Navy warfare work? Oh yeah, they're out there fighting and they have landed too. Dang, these guys go in Leroy Jenkins mode. They're like way deep into enemy territory. They haven't got killed yet. Okay, now they definitely did. I love that I can change the way the map looks. That is insane. And then I can set presets. One nice thing about this is I can look at the different geographical, like the height of the map. I mean, it's still somewhat hard to see exactly what's going on here in terms of the mountain ranges, but that's really like a nice important feature. Oh, population centers. Wow. This is actually where people live. Of course, people live in cities. It's funny how many people still don't understand that fact. There's literally an entire like genre of YouTube that just teaches people, well, people live in cities in the world, not evenly spread out across a map. Oh, this is how I can more easily see the geography of a certain region, because this is a very mountainous island or continent. This one as well, kind of, but it's flat this way. There's a desert up here in this republic. There's only 2 kind of deserts. Okay, there's lots of Australian continents, I feel. Oh, being able to change the coastline. Oh wow, that is nice. National boundaries too. I do really like those thick actually, I like redo some of my thumbnails to make the borders a lot bigger on my thumbnails. I just prefer that look on maps. The fact that it even lets me change like when I can zoom in to actually see cities. This game is revolutionary. Give this guy the Nobel Peace Prize for map simulator games. Now, we do already have statistics, but the game is still pretty early on. This is just in terms of power. But here's population. Wow, the population is literally skyrocketing, or people will be dying soon. Economy's gonna be a little bit harder to judge. Here's all the war and religion. Wow, power. I can also edit the map if I'd like. Obviously, I'm kind of choosing not to do that just yet and let the game just kind of play out. Love how easy it is to be able to tell exactly whose nation's at war with. Okay, maybe I made the borders too big. That now it looks a little weird. Oh, okay, these guys are literally taking land now. I'm starting to see them take big chunks, big bites out of the Flandric. Oh, well, they're getting wombo comboed right now. I guess what else did I expect? Okay, well, they're taking chomps back, and there's a lot more divisions down this way, that's for sure. So it's safe that these are just human races. I haven't seen any notifications that these are elves or dwarves that are fighting. But there's one war here and then one war here that's happening, but no many. Oh, wow, somebody's at war, 2 people. And that's because these 2 are allied. You'd think you'd want allies on the same continent, but I guess not. Those are 2 advanced strategies. Someone is about to get killed here. This is a very small kingdom, or unless this belongs to somebody else. No, it doesn't belong to anybody else. The Tribal Alliance of Westersex. Okay, try not to make a joke about that. Dang, these guys got like completely surrounded. I'm literally like actually feeling overwhelmed with the amount of information that I can see here. Look at this massive Hoi 4 encirclement. I mean, they're trying to break out. I don't think they have any friends though. You guys need some homies. The addition of the massive drawn arrows really helps it, even though technically the game is just sending like little banner flags like into each. I don't know how they take territory. I guess they have to take the city. Yeah, they're definitely establishing some sort. Maybe it's a time thing inside of the city, and however long they hold the city for, that's when it's considered theirs. Is that a lake? That is a lake. Finally peaceful on this continent. Oh wait, it's not actually that peaceful. Amazingly, the kingdom of Flandrica is holding their own against these 2 powers at the same time. They do lose land, but they eventually take land back. They've got 27 army count versus, oh, the Republic of Quinxian only has 19, and these guys have 17, so they do have the strongest army, surprisingly. When did these guys pop up? Oh, are there revolts? There might be revolts that are taking place. I don't know if I remember some of these cities. Avalonia. The Republic of Flagay has almost taken over the entire continent up this way. That's when things are going to get intense. They are actually almost about to kill these nations. Oh, wow. They're literally surrounding everybody. Boom. There's only one more left to go. Okay, I already can see what I'm going to do in this game. I'm going to have to generate a map. Well, I can make the map. Now I have to name them after real world nations. I'm going to assume somebody has already made a Europe map. Okay, yeah. Why are there no... I can't see any, like, icons for this, though. That's kind of sketch. Is this a Chinese developer, possibly? Because, I mean, there's a big community for, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so crazy. Okay, well, I guess I won't have to do anything because someone's already made all the the Europe maps and the world maps, who knows. Now, I do wish that some of these statistics were like more, wow, look at that massive naval invasion. I do wish that some of these statistics were like, I don't know, nicer to look at, or if I could change the, is there a way for me to change the font levels? I can't see good. I think it's just a little small for me, not gonna lie. And these guys moved all the way around this coastline, made a successful naval invasion against this empire. Oh, they peaced out? They already peaced out. I don't know why these people reminded me of the Dutch, but that just is probably because of the orange line. The only thing I'm curious about is how long is it gonna take for one nation to take over the rest of everything else, because if it doesn't go till one is left, it's kind of a key factor that map simulators need, in my opinion. I need to be able to go until there's one nation left in a reasonable amount of time. Now, I can change the speed down here. I don't know if I want to have it go that fast, though. But whatever, here we go. Let's just see what happens. Let's put it to 3 speed. I'm guessing it goes to 5 speed. Okay, yeah, it goes to 5 speed, and then you can slow it down. We'll stay at 3. We'll probably see a lot more action over here. Boom. Okay, so this nation is about to die. The notifications I wish stayed, well, I don't know if I want them to stay for that long. Maybe it's a good thing. Let's watch as this nation gets killed right before our eyes. Boom, they're all establishing, wow, so they just have to walk in. Boom, that was a nation that just died right in front of us. These guys are sharing this continent currently. Wow, these guys are on 3 different continents. Now, I haven't confirmed if there are in fact revolts yet. It kind of looked like there was. Is it like the 13 colony situation where like these guys could become America, they could get their freedom? Look at this massive enclave these guys hold inside the Federation of Oxfordshire while peace deal is happening. The way that this republic holds, oh wait, they're not at war yet. Oh, these guys hold that land. Oh, I think that, yeah, they do get independence. This is a tribal of Westverse. Did these guys not just become independent right now, or maybe I'm just reading this wrong? There's a lot of random islands that we're gonna need to keep an eye on because wow, look at all these people moving through. Interesting way to convey this. I don't know if there technically is naval warfare. Also, what is the significance of these lines? Just sea tiles? Does it mean anything? Yeah, more people are either joining. Yeah, there's revolts because this continent only had 3 nations on it. Now it's 4. Is there a way to set who goes to war? Who can, like, or if there's like a civil war mechanic, if I could turn that off? Oh, bam, these guys are about to die. Oh, they still have an army. Oh, they died. All right, never mind then. There's only a few nations here. Yeah, cities are definitely revolting from, yeah, I think that's what this is signifying here. Cities are absolutely revolting from other nations. I bet you this doesn't go until there's one left. We're gonna find out. Dang, these guys are getting cleaned up. What happened? Did you get in a war with your neighbors and then you just like lost your entire army? Ooh, I love being able to follow some of these divisions around. The heck is this guy even doing? Why is he going this way? Go, go, go. This reminds me of a mixture between like a map simulator and Worldbox for some reason. I mean, Worldbox is also kind of a fantasy game. Kind of. It is. I just never really use it as a fantasy game. Okay, so I think this continent might be getting cleaned up. There is a free island over this way, which, oh man, yeah, see, there's no one back here to protect this nation with their flank. Wonder how stability works, nation stability. Oh man, yeah, this republic is really taking over a lot of the map. I'm kind of rooting for these this orange nation. The Kingdom of Forzoma. They got literally nothing. I think they got one dude. So naval, this is a naval city, I'm guessing. Maybe you need that to be able to start naval invasions. I don't know if landlocked nations can start naval invasions, but it looks like these anchors, wow, you're getting beat up really bad. Wow, that nation, it's the republic up here coming in and just cleaning house. They've got 120, what, how many? 125 units. Yeah, they clean that up real nice and easy. They've got a secondary war in this continent. I wish the continents themselves were named, but I could always do that. State tradition cavalry. Cavalry tradition increase. This might be like a Hordic empire, like a Mongolian empire that figured out how to sail the oceans. In terms of resources, they got spices and bananas and salt and coffee and what is a whole sorts of things. Sheep and mango. Where are they getting these resources from? Is it from the city themselves? Can I click on the city? I don't know if there's a way to actually tell. Oh, what if I turn off this automatic diplomacy? I'm not going to do that, but that would keep things peaceful if you wanted to just set everything like that. Okay, so these nations need to do something about this guy that's forming up. He hasn't decided to land here yet. For some reason, this continent kind of worries me because they don't got a whole lot going on. It doesn't seem like they have the strongest army count. That's their biggest problem. I mean, pretty low numbers compared to the 100 stack they got here. For some reason, none of these nations can clean it up. I mean, there's constant revolts. Yeah, look at this. So it's the inner 2 nations versus both the outer 2, which maybe if they get lucky, not these 2, I think maybe these 2 will die. So is this a permanent enemy state that's always set, or is it just because there's a war right now? It's interesting. Let me find a peaceful nation. Yeah, these guys have 2 enemy states and they're not necessarily at war with both of them, so I guess you do maybe just set your rivals. I like how there's kind of an archipelago nation that's kind of getting most of these islands except for that one. Yeah, you don't want to touch that one now. Really a fan of the archipelago nations. I'm glad that we didn't do this on the big Pangea map. I think it would have been less dynamic. Yeah, there's literally revolts here. Some of these might be theological revolts. These are like religious revolts trying to get out of this republic. Dang, Dang, and they're not messing around. These revolts can be very successful. Obviously, especially a nation that spans 3 different continents. They could have most of their army here fighting multiple wars and then a civil unrest back in this continent. Holy crap, they're trying their best to keep things together. Theocracy of Jutlandia. Jutland. The second empire? What happened to the first? Oh, now I want questions. I need answers. That might be a newer state too. I don't see much history there. They have a trait called bully the weak. They're going to choose the weakest neighbor to attack. That's a pretty smart trait. They also have another trait, fight to the end, never surrender until the last soldier. Dang, so these guys are pretty hardcore. Oh, and they also now span 2 continents. How has this war not been finished? Do you love that there are micro-states that are forming up, like literal city-states? I mean, obviously they die pretty fast, but that's kind of cool. I just wish I could pronounce some of these names. I thought it said Kingdom of the Tourists. Who would that be? America? Oh no, this republic is falling apart. Oh no! I'm thinking that one guy. Oh no! Kind of love the theocracies, like I just imagine them as like crazy religious zealots. Oh, they have a trait called Manifest Destiny. Oh, that might be only a theocratic thing. You have to be like a religious empire to do Manifest Destiny. This is a tribal alliance that's broken out of this republic. Oh, and we have a new power that's risen out and grabbed up all these islands and it's now, oh wait, actually they just took this away from that. Okay. Most epic name, Second Empire of Aquarius. Aquarius, guys. Well, I'm an Aquarius, part of the Second Empire. Statistically speaking, although they've fallen quite a bit, in terms of population, this nation here has the most. Floake. Republic of Floake. Flock. What language am I speaking? That's the problem. Republic of East Philia, doing pretty good. Interesting that economy does not raise quite as much as population. These are all the wars that are happening and how long they've been. Wow, some of these wars have been going on for a long time. 64 years. Yo, let it go. Ranged on like the 100 years war. Oh wow, I think they might have almost just ended it. Wow, look at how big they're getting. That's with this nation here. It's been going on for 67 years now. These guys are also the aggressors. They're the one that started it. Lots of wars going on. Some a little bit new. One of these wars only starting for 2 years, or only been going on for 2 years. Jutlandia might be going down. Oh no, that Second Empire fell. It's sad. Dang, this federation has. Oh wow, I'm thinking like South Africa and like Lesotho vibes. Just take them out of their misery. Oh, they do have access to a coastline. Okay, interesting that they do not have open borders. I don't know if open borders is a mechanic in this game. Unless they go to war, then open borders would be. They're not allied, but they are, I guess, friendly for now. Now they're just trying to clean up this small territory. Oh, that's the nation of Avian that got all the way over there, didn't they? Kushmania. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced, but I'm imagining this like just Kush Mania. I feel like the tribal nations aren't lasting as long. I don't know for sure, but maybe that's just in my head. Maybe the tribal nations have some sort of nation trait that doesn't allow them. Maybe they can get big and powerful fast, but they don't last long. Oh boy. Okay, so here we go. This federation now entering another continent. So will Kushmania here come and support? Oh, they're just own their own forces. They don't move through this theocracy to fight the war. That is kind of interesting. Norfolkia trying their best to fight for their life. The Pangea maps might have nations that actually do take over the entire world. Maybe the multiple continents one makes it a little bit difficult for the AI. Yeah, a lot of the tribes I'm noticing are that like civil wars break out and they're usually just tribes. So I wonder if they get their independence, if they evolve from a tribe to something else, a federation, a theocracy. Well, these guys got their independence. They're still a tribe. So maybe, I don't know. You can still evolve. I don't know. How many population does this have? What the hell? What number is even that? 5 trillion gazillion? Oh, here's religion. Only 0.8% of the map is religious right now. Most people are following this faith. I think. I can't see. So this very popular religion is summarized by seasonable festivals, celebrate festivals and seasons, like Midsummer, I'm thinking. Holy Book, the Nature's Codex. I really wish there was a religious map mode. Oh, good. And each religion, I think, has a holy province out there. Once again, this pink nation leading up here is still the strongest, and it's pretty far. They're out there pretty far. Oh, man, these guys have completely lost their grip over... Wow, they've completely collapsed. Yeah, Flake or whatever has got 3 million, 2.5 million people living there. It's funny because, you know, yeah, accurately, if you want to stay more accurate to map simulation and the way our world works, obviously no one took over our entire planet. Actually, that sounds like super unrealistic. There's no way that would happen. So technically, if you want to go for realism, that's what this fantasy map should do. But I do prefer when one nation does take over the entire map because it puts a nice cap on the simulation videos. I wish there would be like a mode, like, you know, just so I can click something, say, go to there's only one left, and hopefully that only takes like an hour. It's not worth it when it takes 6, which is why I don't play a lot of Paradox games anymore, because I'm not trying to do the same simulation for 6 hours. Damn, these guys getting eaten up. Well, oh, so the names stay the same even when they get taken over. That's interesting. So are these cities or are these province names? I think they might be province names, actually. And this is just the capital of that province, maybe. But what is the difference between these different bars and stuff? Each city has maybe a certain focus, perhaps, because this is like a naval port. Each city / province. Oh, they've come back. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of Paradox vibes here, obviously, especially when like the map is looking like this. I made the map look like this. I like those big, thick borders. Love to see someone just finally take over Republic of East. See, this, what is this? Is that a tribe? Oh, these guys. Dang, this tribe has actually been doing pretty good. Empire of Kushmania is still going hard. Oh, a tribal alliance of Bohemia is back. I wonder if the naming comes back to the province, the individual province itself. Oh, finally this tribe's gonna take over. Well, yeah, wow, this game's got a lot of potential. Subscribe here if you want to see more. Big thanks to the patrons. Month 1 in Drew's basement. Kansas was mentioned. I can't sleep without Drew's voice. Drew's Argentinian grandpa. I'm back, amateur boys. Archaeology. A fat normal. S. Connor the Pavlik, beautiful. Megan Underwood. Inquisitor Arius. Kirino is Luxembourg best girl. Taylor Tyrell. The goat. The Mexican King 760. Bear Hayes. Frederick and Zany Boy.